This is the kind of bowl you can buy nowadays, which would be called a Tibetan bowl, and you can buy them in Tibet shops. But it's actually made in Nepal, and it's covered in Buddhist symbols. It's quite a different shape to the other bowls. It's much more curved, and especially up near the top there. And so it is. It's rather a new design. I've not seen any antique bowls like this. It's machine made again. It certainly isn't hammered. It doesn't ring on as long as those other bowls, and tends to have, well, this one and a lot of them have all this inside. 5 Dharani Buddhas, the 8 Buddhist symbols. That really prevents them from being like other bowls, which, like water bowls or jump bowls, which have a very thin base and which can then be used in this other way. This has a very thick base with the castings there, so no chance for it to move at all. So all you really get with this bowl, as with the others, is you get the fundamental very strong, the fundamental tone, although there is also some higher pitches with the Japanese and the Nepalese, but with this one not so much. This bowl is from Orissa. This is could say flooded the market really for several years now, and is sold as a Tibetan singing bowl, although Orissa is in India. In Nepal they'd call this a Thadabati bowl, which translated simply means it's got straight sides, which is somewhat meaningless nowadays, as there are a wide variety of singing bowls with straight sides, as I've already demonstrated. Here we have a Manipur bowl, also north and northeastern India. These are really quite shallow. This bowl looks small, but it's almost the same width as the Orissa bowl. Now a Tibetan bowl. This was estimated to be 800 years old back in 1981, I think, when I got it. It's a very old bowl, and that was estimated by several experts in the field, including a Tibetan Lama. A very different sound to all the others I played. A marked couple of vibratos there. This has a little dimple in the bass. It's a very curved dome, so it's not really like the Lingam Bowls, plus the fact it doesn't have a thick rim. Very beautiful hammer marks there in the bass, almost like a rotating wheel. This is a Lingam Bowl, called by some a Mount Meru Bowl. These have a raised cone in the base. And otherwise, the old ones have a very thick rim. I have seen some with thin rims, or much thinner than this, but most of the ones I have seen have the thick rim. Here's an elephant bowl, otherwise called a Manny bowl. You will have noticed it has a much higher sound than other bowls, its size. They're characterized by the walls sloping in towards the top, and these also have a very thick rim. Here we have a Chalice bowl.